So I just saw the Modern Warfare 2 2022, or Modern Warfare 22, or Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2, however we're going to refer to it. I just saw the trailer, you learned some details about it. I want to make a quick video discussing this game because I got some thoughts on it and I just kind of want to share some things with you. So before we start the video, remember if you do enjoy it to leave a nice, thick, and juicy like. And of course, if you want more content like this, then of course hit that big red sexy subscribe button right underneath the video. I think I've said of course like 8 times now, so let's see how many times we can fit it in the video. Also got to thank my channel members, you guys help make these videos possible. If you want to join and get access to the exclusive perks they get, then check out that blue join button. Anyway, let's talk about Modern Warfare 2 something. So gameplay wise, I see this as pretty much a direct step up from Modern Warfare 2019. Now, just to preface this, I am definitely more of a Battlefield player, of course. Been a bit of a down half decade for us, so if you hear me be negative in this video, it's not because I hate Call of Duty. I did enjoy Modern Warfare 2019 for the most part. It had some issues, wasn't perfect, but it did present a lot of cool changes to Call of Duty that I thought was good. But if I am underwhelmed, it's not because I'm some Battlefield shill. Believe me, I am not. So let's get into some of these details. So coming to Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 22, I feel like Modern Warfare 22 is the best fitting one. So I'm just going to refer to it as that. There are going to be a lot more tactical changes, and I do feel like that some of these changes, such as being able to rappel down walls and look in windows and have basically new head glitches, those kinds of changes, very reflective of what MW19 introduced with things like mounting and tactical sprint. It made some decent changes to Call of Duty that I think a lot of people enjoyed just to change up the pace of what Call of Duty was. This game is kind of embracing a lot more of that, and it's honestly taking on a little bit of a Rainbow Six-esque type of feel. Now, I think in the base multiplayer, it's going to feel a lot more Rainbow Six-esque because you have the 6v6, the smaller maps. I've already said the maps are going to be smaller. I do think overall it'll play as fast-paced as any other Call of Duty. I just think that you are going to have that MW19 problem of, you know, you're going to come into a server, likely with SBM cranked to the max, and on occasion, you're going to have one whole team where they're all just upside down in random windows trying to find whatever head glitch gives them the best view of the map and trying to just snipe people from there, just exploiting the game. It's Call of Duty. That's basically going to happen with every game, but the camping was really, really bad in 19, and hopefully it's not quite as bad here with the way they designed the maps. Of course, we'll have to get hands-on with those before we can say, but that is one concern of mine, and one of the reasons I'm a tad underwhelmed, but we'll get into that later in the video. I do think these kinds of changes are definitely more for Warzone, and I think this game, along with pretty much any Call of Duty from here on out, is going to be built with Warzone in mind first, as well as the new DMZ mode. I'm curious to see how that really turns out. Especially for people that weren't really into Warzone in the first place. I'm gonna give Warzone more of a chance this time around. I'm just not a huge Battle Royale guy, but if it's fun, I'm going to play it. That's really my only rule when it comes to video games. If it's fun, I'll freaking play it. And the same thing kind of applies with the DMZ. I think if a lot of these tactical, more squad-based kind of things come in and they're really fun to just hop in and play, kind of like a more accessible form of something like Tarkov or whatnot, that's kind of the big comparison a lot of these AAA studios are trying to emulate. I think it could be a really fun time, and I'd be interested in squatting up with some of my friends and being able to see what we can do with that kind of a mode. But as far as the base multiplayer, I think it's honestly just going to feel really tacked on, and a lot of the mechanics will cause it to suffer. I don't think that the 6v6 is really much of a focus for them anymore. It's just, aside from some cool modes like gunfight or whatever competitive modes that they want to put in there, I just don't think that it attracts as many players because it's been so worn down over the years, and it's kind of your general ultra sweaty kind of mode. Now, Warzone's of course catching some of that, but I feel like everyone has been able to, in some capacity, get pretty darn good at Call of Duty's base multiplayer. It's simple, it's accessible, and there's a lot of satisfying things to do with it. It's just, it's been almost 20 years, it feels like, since they started cranking those out, and people are just kind of, it is what it is. And Warzone's the new shiny thing, and it's fun, and it changes up the formula while still feeling Call of Duty, and it's really what it is. So overall, with the trailer itself, I was a little bit underwhelmed. I think that has a lot more to do With the fact with MW19, I was really blown away by it, but if you go back, the jump from Black Ops 4 to Modern Warfare 19 was just massive, especially with the visuals. I feel like the visuals is what gets a lot of people, as well as the kind of gritty nature. Black Ops 4 was really trying to be like discount Fortnite, and Modern Warfare 19 came in and it was doing its own thing. It was much grittier. I think it was what a lot more people wanted. We hadn't really had a game like that in quite a while, especially from Call of Duty, and it was a welcome change of pace. I do feel like the games since then, Cold War and Vanguard got a little bit goofy, of course, but they kind of followed a similar tone, and the visuals, of course, were quite similar. Cold War does definitely look the worst of the three. Basically, I was a little bit underwhelmed by Modern Warfare 2022's trailer because I think the jump from Vanguard to this, even if Vanguard isn't a great game, visually, that's kind of the first thing you see, feel. It's not as massive as a jump as it was from Modern Warfare 2019 from Black Ops 4. Kind of a big jump there. So the visuals are pretty similar. It looks beautiful. The lighting's gorgeous. I think a lot of the things that this new iteration of Modern Warfare is going to emphasize is, of course, those more minute animations, what they've done with physics, the gun animations, which were just top tier. They set a new bar in FPS games with Modern Warfare 19, and I think this time around they have to equal that or surpass it for it to feel really good. I feel like a lot of people don't realize a lot of the things that 19 did very well were overlooked because there were some issues with the multiplayer. And I'm sure Warzone came in and took over, and again, that pushed the regular multiplayer even further back. But there's a lot of things that we're used to seeing already for the past 3 years that it's been, that this trailer can't really go over it. I do think it could have gone for that more orchestral, special ops kind of vibe we got with the original Modern Warfare 19 trailer, especially since it felt like it had the music of a gameplay trailer. Like it had that kind of a tone, but it wasn't showing gameplay, it was showing story. And I feel like that was the misstep. It's still a cool trailer. The game still looks gorgeous. It looks like if you enjoyed Modern Warfare 19, you're going to enjoy this game. It looks like it's definitely taking a lot of things from that game and just re-emphasizing it. I think the setting is really cool. I just feel like I was a little bit underwhelmed, but could that have been my own expectations? I don't know. You guys let me know down below what you think of the trailer. Let me know what you think of Modern Warfare 2 2022. Roman numeral 2. Let me know. Let's have a discussion, and I will see you guys in the next video.